Hello everyone, welcome to another Penguin Academy game analysis, and I am yet again looking forward to this thrill fest after the last one. We are still in the 2025 World Championships round of 32, and this is the second game in this two-player series. In the first game, Lemarseillais took the win, so he just needs to draw to advance, and that means that Padawan needs to win or he's staying home and watching, going home, whatever phrase you want to use. Lemarseillais is playing Dark Elves and Padawan is playing Necro. I did not see who won the toss. So the Dark Elves won the toss and they are receiving as they only need a draw. That is pretty correct, I would say. They just need to bang it in while they've still got as many players on the pitch as possible. Good anti-blitz defense. Loves standing players on the sideline, doesn't he? Seems pretty obsessed with it. Weird blitz. But yet again, not many blocks on the LOS and not many POWs to go with it. That's too flat a shape, man. Like, that's a crazy flat shape to walk up on with strength 4, stand firm guard, isn't it? That's just ridiculous. Did we just get bored? Where's this zombie going? Oh, you wanted to take an extra block with him, maybe? Well, straight in with a Kaz. We do have bench on this Dark Elf team. No Apo, though. Oh, my days. If I mean, not moving the ball and just taking 2 1 in 36 dodges, you just get sacked there. You just get straight sacked. Okay. So I would do my best to lock down over here with putting the flashy in there. And then I would surf this guy. Seeing as we've already got a removal, I want to exaggerate that. So you put a zombie there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Surf. Surf this guy. This flashy can go in there. This flashy goes in there. We stick the zombie there. So you can block this guy. Ghoul can come over there behind this because it's a little weak up the side. And we surf him. That should be the play, in my opinion. I don't see anything cool. Just get rid of him, and then all of these players are free to come over next turn because you're 2 players up now. Just make sure this is like semi-locked down, right? Why have you gone there instead of there, dude? Just why have you gone there instead of there? Oh, we might be surfing. Oh, we might be surfing. Why are we putting... What? Oh, God. Oh, God. Dude. There's a witch right there. Just right there. Well, this is going super well, I think. Oh my God, what are you doing? What are you doing? Did we just forget to take a block? Oh no, because we didn't... Even that could have gone there and we still could have taken a block. This is just ridiculous. Well, well done. You lost a wolf. What am I supposed to say about these games? I would, like, so answers on a postcard. What am I supposed to talk about during games like this, where one player is so completely lost in the weeds? Legitimately, like, what am I supposed to talk about that doesn't sound negative? Like, barely has any clue what's happening. Just guess his own players surfed. I want to talk about the play, but, like, there's nothing good to talk about. Everything I could mention is don't do this, because it's bad. It's not like I want to do that. That's like not my dream of spending 40 minutes watching someone be crap at Blood Bowl and just pointing out that they're crap at Blood Bowl. That's not what I want to spend my life doing. Well, he got another Kaz. Might win this through attrition. Follow. Why wouldn't you follow there? If you follow, it traps the witch between 2 sidesteppers. It's like he's never played Necro before. Actually, that might... Do you know what I've just thought? That might be real. We had Jeff Ayres, who by all accounts, World Cup winner, Euro Bowl winner, didn't know how to one turn, and it turns out that because he doesn't play rats much, he just brought them to this because he thought rats would be good. Is it possible this guy's never played Necro before, and people just told him Necro were good in this rule set? So he's brought a team that he's never played before and just doesn't know how they work. Can I look him up somehow? He's Hungarian. I wonder if he's called Padawan on NAF. Let's see if I've been slightly unfair in judging him. I mean, just to be clear, don't bring a team you don't know how to play to the World Championships. Okay, there's no NAF rating for someone called Padawan. There's no one on Fumble. Fuck. Okay, I gotta look him up on Spike. Is he only play on Blood Bowl 3? He doesn't play on Blood Bowl 3 in any of the official Git ladders. And his last 30 games, a 43% win rate. That includes the World Cup, World Championships. Okay. I don't know where he plays Blood Bowl. Just in a Hungarian league that got a ticket. Well, there we go. Hello, GPT. What a shit place to put him. Oh, God. Just blitz in with him. Blitz him with a flashy. So there's a flashy directly above the runner. So the runner has to dodge backwards. Because you're not trying to clear a flashy, are you? So blitz. So the runner has to dodge backwards. That gives him less forward motion. Or the runner's going to do a handoff play. Just blitz in and base the ball with a stand firm strength 4 guy. Bring this round the back, so you know everyone has to go right then, and just bring all of your strength over the top. Like, dictate the play. Like, you know where he has to go if you do that. And if you direct where he has to go, that's where you can put your defense. This is like Blood Bowl 101. Or blitz a completely irrelevant line elf and then just stand in the middle of the pitch doing nothing, allowing him to move all the way up here completely for free in a total cage. You could do that instead, I guess. That was the other option that I forgot to mention. Yeah, just relying on rolling some twos. Yeah, when you make them just roll some twos. Or just line them up in the middle of the pitch and let everyone just walk past you. Okay. How are we stopping that from getting surfed? How are we stopping that from getting surfed? Did we think about that? It's looking like the answer is no. Couple of 1 in 36s, but we all need that. He goes there. Witch surfs the wolf. Wolf is dead and doesn't regen. Oh, I think you had to score there. Mars, what are you doing, man? There doesn't seem to be any way to protect this ball. Well, you've killed your own witch trying. Instead of just scoring and stopping a Necro 2-turn that might have had no wolves and therefore is impossible. If that is a 50% chance, it's impossible. Because he only has one ball carrier. Like, it's like a 1% 2-turn without that. And instead, you've killed your own witch, and the ball can be sacked. Amazing. Top quality blood bowling. Are you kidding me? Why have you just created a screen? All right, we're fixing it with a 1 dice on the witch. Unless we do a double rush to make it a 2 dice on the witch. We're making a double rush. Okay, we're doing a 2 dice on the witch. Full pow, too. And now we're 1 dice in the ball that's in the idiot square. And he's thrown the ball into the crowd with a wildly inaccurate dump-off. No, please tell me you're still not blitzing him. Oh, he doesn't know how to do it. Okay, right. So, on Blood Bowl 3, if you want to blitz a dump-off player, until they change the rules to the new rules, you press the blitz, you declare the blitz, and you press activate. You don't double-click. If you double-click after the dump-off, it carries on with the blitz. If you don't double-click after the dump-off, you can move somewhere else. Like in this case, next to the ball. And I would like to say that I know a lot of people will be like, well, maybe he just isn't very like good with the UI or whatever. That's fair enough. If you are in the World Championship finals, it would behoove you to maybe go on a stream, go in a Discord and say, hey, anything I should know? Any like advice? And anyone good will have said, oh, you're playing Dark Elves. Don't forget that if you get a chance to blitz the ball, because he's got a runner, to do this. And he would have known. If anyone asked me that on stream, that's probably the first thing I tell them. And that's that. Well, the Dark Elves didn't score. And they haven't got a witch. Could have followed and fouled. He's got 2 bench. So it's 50%. You'd have to get caught, which is 30%, and fail the KO, which is 50%. Which he didn't. KO for both side came back. The zombie pickup and 24 rushes. He's scoring this way, Richie. All right, horrible, horrible kick. Move the wraith up. Oh. Okay. I'd be honest with you, I don't know what's happening there. Or there. Well, he got a removal. Who's it? Tell me he's not blitzing him. Doesn't rush. Doesn't rush off the sideline. Didn't blitz at all. Well, okay then. Some super top quality Blood Bowl in. Oh my days. That's pretty funny. Don't stand there. Don't stand. It would be a surf if Padawan knew how to play Blood Bowl, yes. So this Wraith would come over the top to go in this square here, tagging him. There's already a guard on that runner, so you'd use this zombie to blitz the runner into that square, thus creating the wall behind this blitzer, and then you just one-die surf a blodger. And the ball comes back over here with the wolf, the two flashies, and this zombie, and this zombie. So everything's fine. And you lose a blodger immediately. That's not going to happen. It should happen. Shocking, it didn't happen. Traps a blodger and then blocks it outside the trap. Do we know that's not a cage now? Are we aware that this ship is not a cage? I mean, it's technically a cage. It's just a cage for this stunned Lino, and not the thing you're supposed to be caging. Oh, well, how... Wait, where's that guy going? Why didn't that guy come through here? To base, and then we're blitzing the... What? What in the shit are you doing? Why are we not sacking the ball? 4 rerolls. Ball is on a wrestler. Two twos to sack the ball. I don't know what's going on in this game. It doesn't feel real. It's like someone swapped out like the replay file for just a random bronze match from Ladder or something. Yes, he loves hitting the wraiths. Maybe a wraith stole his baguette when he was a kid. So, Farrell, you know the sad thing? They are. That is the saddest thing that you will learn about Blood Bowl today. I mean, this isn't the cream of the crop. This is just people who happen to make it to this round. But they are. Like, this... There were plenty of games in, like, the Team England Virtual Grand Tour that were worse than this. And those were the best players in England. I mean, this isn't because of any kind of ranking system. The World Championships is propagated out through all of the leagues in the world. Like, Padawan qualified through some Hungarian league that got a ticket. Like, the tickets are given out to various leagues around the world. If it's a little known league or like whatever, you get one ticket to the play-in or whatever. If it's a big league like Rebel, you get a direct ticket and a play-in ticket. And then the leagues were responsible for creating their own competitions to assign the ticket for their representative. And then it's Blood Bowl, right? To get through the play-in stage wasn't that hard. You could have just got an easy group. You could have just diced one person and that's good enough. And then to get through the group stage, equally, not that hard. You could have just been in an easy group. One of the groups, I think it was Group J, made me miserable to watch. Like, all four of them were really bad. Like, and two of them were guaranteed to go through. It just so happened that four bad players got into the same group. Four of the worst players to qualify through the play-ins got into the same group. And so two of them were guaranteed to be in the World Championships. I mean, in a skill-based competition, like a mostly skill-based competition, like football or whatever, there's only really there's very little RNG in football, isn't it? It's like, injuries and things. In a skill-based competition, or anything would work better. This would work much better because it's skill-based. But in a game like Blood Bowl, where in an individual match, RNG is real high, the only real way to make sure that your championships has all the best players is to invite them. Or to have like a 50 game tournament. Like, everyone plays in a tournament like Black Box Trophy, where you have to play like 50 games. And then the cream of the crop will be at the top. That's it. That's how Blood Bowl works. If you only have to get through, it wasn't even 6 games, right? Because you could draw or lose and still get through play-ins and groups. If you only have to win 4 games out of 6, anyone can do that. So once you got your ticket, all bets are off. And some of these tickets came from very dubious sources as far as skill is concerned. It's just Blood Bowl. There's not really any particular way to do it. Like I said, the best way to do it, if all you cared about was having skill at the top, is to have everyone have to play 50 games throughout the year. Like, have it be year long. And everyone has to play 50 games. Whoever's at the top of that can lay claim to being, like, good. It's why I constantly recommend Fumble's Black Box Trophy as the best Blood Bowl competition in the world. Nobody can win Black Box Trophy that isn't at least a good second tier player. And to win it as a good second tier player, you're either going to need the run of your life, or you're going to need a very good, like, meta pick. Like, recently, people have been exploiting the low TV meta because it's incredibly strictly TV managed with the matchups, and some teams and some makeups of teams play a lot better at low TV. So that people have been like, extreme TV managing or playing stunties to stay low or whatever. But even then, you still have to win the games. You still have to have other teams that are not TV managed or stunties. You can't really do it with all four. So you still have to be good. It's just you can be second tier and like increase by doing that. But no lower second tier team coach is going to win that. Like it would be the run of a lifetime. It would be like 1,000,000 to 1 shot. Because it's just too many games. You can't luck your way through it. You can maybe go one level outside of your skill level, and that's it. So if anyone out there is interested in trying to prove their worth in the best competition in Blood Bowl, Black Box Trophy on Fumble. Probably a bit late to enter the current one. There's only it ends at the end of December. It runs for 4 months, so you've got plenty of time to get your 60 games in. It's 60 games, by the way, 15 with each of 4 races. No restarts. That's the important part. No restarts. So you don't get to keep trying until you get a dream start. No restarts at all with any race. But the new one will start with Blood Bowl 3 rules. And I am trying to convince people, some of the best coaches in the world, Jimmy Fantastic, Sol from Tabletop, and others, PC, Purple Chest. I'm going to try and convince people to enter. All of us enter at the same time with the next Black Box Trophy that hopefully, if Krista can get the new rules onto the website, will be under 3rd season rules. So you'll see us all struggling to play 3rd season and see how well we can adapt quickly, and we'll play each other. So there's something to look forward to. I mean, Hargrim, once I've run out of the top coaches to ask, then I'll probably get around to people like you. It's fine. So the weird thing is, Natu, if you play the way I hate, Fumble's probably the easiest way to watch Blood Bowl, because it looks like a practice app, right? Is Farrell complaining about adverts? There is a simple way to not watch adverts. You don't get to complain if you're not using it. That actually is fine for me, by the way, Natu. I get more money for every ad that people with Twitch Turbo watch. I still get money that miss. I get money for it. And I can tell you now, based on the amount of money I get from Twitch Turbo, not many people have Twitch Turbo. Yeah, I get a small amount of money every month from Twitch Turbo. Well, I say small, to be fair. Like, it does sound bad, but in the last month, I got $25 from Turbo watchers. So it's not nothing. $25. It'll buy a shopping order, yeah. That's like a weekly shop for me. That sounds pretty good, yeah. If they're allowing Skrog Old World Alliance, let's take Skrog Old World Alliance. I don't even know what's happening in this game. I'll be honest with you. Should I go back? I got no idea what's happening. Right, this was the last turn I remember. What happened this turn? What did the elves do? After my advert for fumble. Why did we base this wolf? This is the second game. Lemarseillais needs a draw. Because we wanted to dodge and hit him and we were going to do a 1 dice. I get no money for doing what I love, GPT. Everyone immediately leaves when I start playing Call of Duty. Look, seriously, Padawan. It's turn 12, mate. There is a lone Dark Elf Lino right there. And then you've got a full cage in scoring range. Maybe stop fighting these 4 blodgers. Well, to be fair, there's only 3 now. We killed one. Just put a blitz, just put a wraith on the sideline. What are we doing? Where are we going? Why are we going backwards? Oh, sweet Jesus. Why did you stand firm? I always feel if I shout my rhetorical questions loud enough, fucking, that maybe they will echo back in time and these people will not be this bad. And that just to be clear, that 1 in 9 has not worried you in any way with the ball still in your own half. Nope, still in his own half. There we go, we've moved the ball. The one square that doesn't inconvenience either elf. Still leaves both elves a 2+ dodge out. It's just crazy. That's a stun. He doesn't have the wolf now for the rest of the drive because he hung it out for no reason. Are we not surfing that guy? We're not surfing that guy. Okay. Oh, wait. Hang on. That was a... Never mind. It was a POW and a skull. We're not surfing that guy. Okay. We're now down to no rerolls. This was the easiest win of your life. Why are you pushing him that way? Why are you pushing him that way? Because you're removing him from the pitch. Obviously. What kind of crazy person doesn't understand that? In there. And then there. 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 Maybe there. No. Okay. Another Kaz. Right, we have 3 elves in the way. But the ball's about to get red dice sacked. Maybe. Okay. Maybe. Okay. Not at all. In fact, removed his own player. Amazing. Good. Stick the wolf in scoring range. Don't roll. Oh my god, so many removals. Stick the... That was 1 dice away from disaster. Put the wolf! He's going to try and surf, isn't he? Why did he go backwards? Do the rush. Or just go and be the cage corner. Just walks in and sacks him. Amazing. Because we spent the entire time blocking. Oh, God. I make this a 3 dice block. And pray you roll a 3+. rolled a 1, and you're out of the cup. Amazing. Well, if there was ever an epic throw, losing to 2 elves with an entire team of Necro has to be somewhere at the top of the list. Yeah, Lemarseillais was bad. Padawan was, I don't know, someone who bought the game last Thursday. Right, well, there we go. And again, I hate that I have to keep saying it, but because of the dipshits from Team England, it now feels that I have to, like, point it out. I have nothing personal against Padawan. He's probably a very nice man. He probably pets all his kids, lets his animals out at night. I don't know what the fuck nice people do. But he's real bad at Blood Bowl, which is the only thing I give a shit about. So, yeah. At least I won't have to watch it again till some other cup. And we will see Lemarseillais in the round of 16. And we'll see you for the next pairing. Oh, dear God, please be better.